Educators on Delmarva fill a critical role in the development of our youth, each one of them setting futures in motion on a daily basis, many times for several years at a time.
Oh yeah, but one Somerset County teacher who's been in the business of shaping minds for 25 years just got an incredible recognition. With us this afternoon is Somerset County Public Schools Teacher of the Year. This is Tanya Cunningham Ray-Crow. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Wow.
Tremendous honor.
This is it is a pretty prestigious award, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes. Were you shocked?
I was right up until probably right after they said my name. It was like they just said your name.
They just said
Stand
your
up,
name.
get up.
So tell us what you have here.
So these are some of the awards that come with the title. Somerset County awards all of the Teachers of the Year with the middle plaque here, and that just tells what year it is and what school you represent. And then we have two levels. We have the elementary level, and we find the Elementary Teacher of the Year, and then the secondary level. Because we only have one middle school, we are lumped in with the high school teachers. So the smaller version is to let them know that I am the Secondary Teacher of the Year for Somerset County. And then the pressure is really on once you get that one, because they only choose between the two said names. And this year I was very blessed to receive the larger award, which lets you know that I am the 2023 Teacher of the Year for the county.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
It also puts some additional pressure because now we have to compete for the state level.
Oh, yeah.
You need one pressure pot to go to the next.
So give us a little background on your education experience.
Well, it's so many, like you said, 20 odd years. I first started with the county as a substitute teacher. And then, I was paying for a degree that I wasn't really put into good use. So I went into the Head Start system. A friend of mine was retiring, and she said, you really should give this a chance. And I was like, Head Start, let's try it. So I taught for 6 years in Head Start, and it was a great way to get into the profession because they are young and they still kind of listen and want to please you. And it was in the neighborhood, so I could still be a good mom to my children. It was very important that I would not take away from what I was giving at home.
Right.
So I was taught Head Start for 6 years under the Short program. And then I realized, you're still paying for this degree, and you probably should put it to good use. So I contacted the Board of Ed at Somerset to see if they had any positions. This was on probably a Wednesday. I got a call on Saturday from Leo Lawson telling me I needed to come in for an interview the following Wednesday. And then the following Saturday, I got a call saying that I had been accepted.
Wow.
So I left Head Start in March of that year, 2006, and I started working at the middle school, and I've been there since. I did full inclusion, which is where the special ed teachers blend into either math, science, or social studies for several years. And normally around year 5 or 6, I'm ready for some type of change. Yeah. Thankfully, it worked out that the comprehensive teacher at that time was considering retirement, so she and I switched positions. She went into inclusion and I went into comp, so we could kind of buddy up with each other and help each other out. And I fell in love with this population, and I have been there now much longer than the 5 or 6 years. And I'm probably going to stay here until it's time to retire out. They are an amazing group of kids to work with.
Yeah.
ESOL. What is ESOL?
So that is English as second language. So that is what I got my master's in. And although I don't teach a lot of students with foreign issues as far as language barriers go, a lot of my students are just learning to speak. Even at the middle school level, they have speech impairments. And so I felt that it was important to be able to teach the language, how to actually teach someone to learn the language. And so I did pursue my education there. I was very blessed to be a participant in the Target program with SU. Was able to get my entire degree through that program. Wow. And still teach full time and be a mom.
Wow, incredible. I think one of the biggest misconceptions about people who are not in education is that every student is alike. It's just like one size fits all. We know that's not true, but how difficult is it to personalize education?
Especially within the comprehensive classroom. I have 2 grades, 6th and 7th grade. I have out of 7 students, 5 with autism. And they are as different as night and day. So even when you think, okay, well, I have 5 autistics, so I can do this, it's not the case. It is never a cookie cutter situation. You are reshaping and molding those cookies every day. It takes a village always. I talk to my staff, my admin, just to kind of get insight. They are very supportive of me going to various trainings because every year something is changing, sometimes every day, especially within the special ed realm. So you just have to kind of get in and feel your students out. I build a good rapport with my families up front. I want the parents to know they can trust me, and I need to be able to call upon them because they are the expert on their child.
Right.
I am the semi-expert in my classroom. Each day the children are teaching me probably as much, if not more, than what I'm teaching them.
So what happens now to go on to the Maryland teacher?
So I am not as familiar with this side of this adventure, so I know that I will be building a portfolio of sorts. We had to write 5 essays, so those will get perfected now so that, you know, they can go to the next level. And then I'm pretty sure there'll be a series of interviews. And I'm almost trying not to think too much about it because the pressure can be a lot.
Well, I know one thing is you're going to have a lot of fun and do a lot of travel through the state of Maryland, and I am so excited for you. Congratulations
Thank you so much. Thank you.
And thank you for coming in.
And thank you for having me.
We look forward to talking to you once you win the state title.
Yeah.
Well, let's claim that victory.
Right now, right here, right
right
today.
here.